Hey everyone, it's Miss Amanda, and in this video I'm going to show you some ways that you can practice counting and adding numbers at home. So behind me is a way that you can practice counting and recognizing numbers. So this is similar to a few other activities that I have done, including just writing onto Post-its and sticking them on your wall. So it's a little silly to do, but it's fun and it's a little bit different than what we're used to. So here, obviously, I only have 4 numbers. Just to give you a little taste and show you what it's all about. So on each one, I drew little tiny dots. You can have whatever you want on your Post-its. You can use stickers to represent. You can draw stars, hearts, whatever you want. You also don't need to write them on Post-its. You can just write them on a piece of paper if you like instead. So here they're either going to count or they're going to recognize how many dots are on each Post-it. And then they're going to try to find the number that matches that how many dots. So on the first one, I'm going to count 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to look around with my scattered other Post-its that have numbers written on them, and I'm going to find the number 3, and I can either stick it on top to represent that it's done, or I can put it underneath so I can still see both. Otherwise, you can always grab a random Post-it, and then you can find out and figure out that this is the number 7, and then I can go ahead and try to find or count to see which one is the one that has 7 dots on it. And then once I'm done, I'm going to realize that it's this one right over here. And then I'm going to put my 5 and I'm going to put my 9. So that wasn't too bad. Now I'm going to show you a different exercise that you can do that's one step up that has to do with adding numbers. Once you're able to count and recognize your numbers on your own, you're able to start adding different numbers together. So on this piece of paper, I have different math equations. They are all addition. And then after an equal sign, I have some empty boxes. So you can do this 2 different ways. If you want to still practice your counting and have to physically see it, which is totally okay, you're going to see and do the first equation. Mine says 2 plus 3. So remember, the addition sign, that adding and the plus sign, means that you're putting these things together. So I'm going to count and I'm going to put 2 stickers into my box. So I'm going to put 2 green stickers to represent my first number. So I'm going to count 1 sticker, 2 stickers. And I'm going to switch to a different color to represent my second number in the equation. So now my second number is 3. I'm going to use yellow. And I'm going to count 1. I'm going to count 2. And finally 3. So now all together, I added the 2 and the 3. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stickers to realize that 2 plus 3 equals 5. And if you want, if you have more room, you can of course write the number 5 in the box or maybe on a separate part of your sheet. Another way you can do it, if you can move away from seeing the visual, is maybe you can do it in your head, or you can use your fingers to count. So for this one, it's 4 plus 4. I can either do it in my head and count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I add 5, 6, 7, 8, and I will realize that 4 plus 4 equals 8. And then maybe I can go ahead and find the Post-its that are around me to see if the correct answer is there. And I can put that Post-it in the box. Just like that. So it's up to you if you either want to use different kinds of stickers or whatever you like to represent and help you figure out your addition problems, or you can go ahead and you can just find the correct answer and put it in the box. So this one is 1 plus 9. If I have 9 fingers and I put 1 more up, that means I have 10 fingers altogether, and 1 plus 9 equals 10. So I'm going to look around until I find the 10, and I'm going to stick them right on. And those are some ways that you can go ahead and you can practice your addition at home. Have fun, guys.